Chat, look at this. I want to show you guys this clip quickly before I hop off. Okay, this is the clip, chat. So saw this out of the corner of my eye, thought I was tripping, hands not even on the controller. Watch this. Bruh. Bro, the crosshair started over here. It's almost where his crosshair was isn't even in view anymore. That's almost like, so he's playing on console, so I don't know what kind of F, like, look at that, dude. His hands aren't even on the controller, so this dude's AFK. That's how strong aim assist is. I'm not saying aim assist needs to be taken away, because obviously it's harder to aim with the controller than it is with keyboard and mouse, but this is messed up. It shouldn't, like, this is literally staying on the player. Like, if this dude was holding down the trigger, probably, like, he might have just been able to get the kill on that guy. That's insane. That's kind of crazy. JGod responds, sadly, even with clips like this, a lot of controller players live in denial. I know how broken aim assist generally is, and it's what makes it so hard to fully commit to keyboard and mouse when you can't achieve the same results without years of practice. And that's where sort of I made my argument earlier. It's that I don't think aim assist needs to be taken away. I don't think any logical, level-headed person is advocating for that. Aim assist is obviously something that's needed on console. I think where the issue is, though, is when you put somebody on PC where they can get higher than 60 FPS when they play, right? I think, can the newer consoles do like 120 on Warzone? Is that even a thing yet? I don't know. But on PC, when you can push 200 plus FPS in Warzone and you're on a controller, I'm pretty sure aim assist is tied to FPS in some weird way. So when you get something like, when you get an above average controller player, well, let's take a nutty controller player like Aiden or Joe Woe, you put them on a godly PC and they get an aim assist like this with a 90 FOV and crazy frames, right? You're gonna get some weird OP stuff. And that's where I, as a keyboard and mouse player, start to feel a little salty, right? Obviously, Aiden and Joe Woe are insane players, but there are people out there who aren't as crazy as these guys who can easily stay on their target with aim assist like this. Now, this guy might even be on console because he's not even playing at like a max FOV. I'm pretty sure this is just standard console FOV. I don't even think this is PC. So obviously aim assist doesn't need to go away. But for a keyboard and mouse player like me, for me to finally get to my point, I've spent like the last 8 years playing keyboard and mouse, right? So I've tried really hard and put in a lot of practice to get my aim to the level that it's at, right? And I'm not God tier, right? Like I'm not up there with the top keyboard and mouse players, but I think I'm definitely decent. The years of practice that I've had to put in to get to this level does not equate to the years of practice that console players would have to put in, or controller players would have to get in, or would have to put in, I should say, to get to the level that I'm at now. Does that make sense? So I'm salty for the simple fact that it seems like I have needed to invest more time to achieve the same skill level in terms of like average kills, movement, stuff like that. Not like game awareness stuff, right? Because that stuff just kind of comes with time and varies from game to game, but hopefully that makes sense. So obviously, aim assist doesn't need to be taken away. I think it needs to get tweaked, especially for controller players on PC. I know it's a highly controversial topic, and I know a lot of people will leave comments saying like, oh, you're just a salty PC gamer. You know, you've got all like 126 keys to play with, and we've just got plastic thumbsticks. You're just a salty loser. Suck a dick. I know there will be comments like that. I know people that have that opinion. And I know this conversation is so tough because we're trying to create a level playing field, and aim assist even varies from game to game. All I'm saying is there needs to be a discussion on a developmental level, right? Because obviously the discussion is happening in the community. It needs to happen on the level of the people who develop these games, who need to take a look at aim assist and go, okay, it might be a little bit overpowered. We might be favoring controller players a little too much when it comes to things like maybe movement, or when it comes to things like aim or aim assist, and we should tweak it a little bit. That's all I'm saying. And if I trust the developers in that sense, right? And I might even get pushback for this, but I trust the developers to make the right decision. I hope that they're looking at it. I believe that they are. Enough content creators and pro players have made enough of a stink at this point that I'm sure it's at least discussed, or somebody who codes this game is aware that people think it's an issue, and they look into it, right? And I hope they do. That's all we can hope for. But clips like this are just striking. Like this is, again, his hand isn't even on the controller. That's insane. That's insane. It just needs to get looked at. So shout out to JGod. He does a lot of Call of Duty stats. Anything new that revolves around really just Call of Duty gaming mechanics. This dude's really, really smart. Follow him on Twitter. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, JGodYT. Really, really smart dude. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. This will be a Henis highlight video. So start a civil discussion in the comments with the 1 or 2 comments I usually get in these videos and let me know what you guys think. To be honest, I feel that type of aim assist pull is only on standard. I'm on focusing aim assist and I don't get stuff like that. So that's where I'm a noob too, because I didn't even know there's different types of aim assist, but I think there is. And I know you can play with aim assist off too, and obviously that's not what I'm advocating for. And I don't think anybody reasonable is advocating for that either. But regardless, that's the end of the conversation. Let me know what you guys think.